Hi, my name is Joseph Taylor and you're watching Homeschooling Daddies. In today's episode is a special collab created by V-Loves. In this episode, we're going to do a dollar haul, sorta, of our 3 favorites and our 1 flop from the Dollar Tree. So stay tuned. Welcome back. Well, first of all, I want to thank Veronica from V-Loves for creating this collab. There is currently over 50 people. I think I would probably say almost like 75 to 100 people on this collab already. So if you want to see other videos like this of people's 3 faves and their 1 flop, then tune down below. Down below there somewhere, I'll have a playlist listed that was created by V-Loves of all the other channels that participated in this collab, okay? However, if you're watching this via something else other than the internet, like Roku, Xbox, or any of those many hundred other devices where you can't see descriptions, then what you would need to do is go to your search, type in V-Loves, this right here, V-Loves, and then go to her channel and scroll down to where she has all her playlists, and then choose the one for this collab. The Dollar Tree Collab Hop, I believe is what she has it named. So yeah, so either look in the description or do a search for V-Loves and that's how you'll find it. Well, let's get started with some of my favorites from the Dollar Tree, why don't we? And to start off, let me just tell you, one of my prior jobs for a while, I was in mid-management for Yankee Candle Company. So one of my favorite products from the Dollar Tree store are their candles made by the Star Candle Company with the branded names, such as Krispy Kreme or the Skittle candles. Now I can say these are the best candles that they have there at the Dollar Tree. I would not recommend any of the other candles. Look for the candles with the branded names that are made by Star Candle Company out of New Jersey, because these candles are almost the equivalent to any Yankee Candle Company candle, alright? So one of the best things I can tell you about these candles, like this Krispy Kreme candle, it actually really does smell like Krispy Kreme donuts, like you just walked into their store. I mean, it's fabulous. But if you're on a diet, it doesn't help to burn these because you're going to get your sweet tooth back. Trust me, I can tell you on that one. But as far as the way the candle's made, I mean, I've been buying these for a while now. I believe the Krispy Kreme ones just came on the market within the past year. But they are like some of the best, and they are made the same way, I believe, almost identical to a Yankee candle. It's like, it has the equivalent of 2 votives in here that are the same size as Yankee Candle's votives. So you're getting the same consistency. The Yankee Candle charges $2 a votive, and so you have 2 of them in here, so that's $4 already if you were to buy the great smelling votive from Yankee Candle. And then the glass holder, it costs you anywhere between $5 and $10. So if you were to buy 2 votives and a holder, which this represents, it would cost you anywhere between, I would say, $9 and $14 at Yankee Candle, including, you know, you have to add in tax and all that stuff too. So you get this for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it burns for about, I would say, a Yankee votive burns for about 15 hours. These burn for between 20 and 30 hours, and it keeps the smell. And because it does keep the smell, that tells you that it has a high portion of oils in it. So that means you're going to get the scent from the first time you burn it to the last time you burn it. So that means this is filled with oil that you're going to smell to the very end. So I highly recommend any branded candle from the Dollar Tree store that is from the Star Candle Company. They are the best. The other ones, don't bother with them. They're just useless. They have a little bit of, I would even say those don't even have oil in them. The other candles that the Dollar Tree sells, I would say they probably have like some sort of perfume where you burn them for like maybe an hour or 2 and then the smell goes away and all you're left with is just the wax. Those are the ones you don't want. Plus they don't burn evenly. These candles burn evenly, so you're going to get an even burn all the way to the end till you get to this little metal piece, and that's all you're going to have left. And then you can reuse the votive holder for other things, other candles, other votive candles. So that was my pick number 1. My pick number 2 are Betty Crocker containers. Now, I highly recommend any Betty Crocker container from the Dollar Tree store. Now, I don't cook that much. I don't cook every day. What I usually do is I cook once or twice a week, but I cook in large portions. So then I use containers to put the food in for our meals for the rest of the week. Now, these containers, I have numerous different sizes of them and everything. And I've used them in the microwave. I've used them in the dishwasher. They don't melt. The lids don't get all tweaked up like the other ones from the Dollar Tree store. So I highly recommend Betty Crocker's containers from the Dollar Tree store. The other ones I don't, because I have used the other containers and either they get weak or they bend, they melt, and especially the lid. The lid doesn't, it gets all jacked up, especially after you wash it in the dishwasher or you use it in the microwave like to cover a dish. It'll get like all jacked up like that, and so you really can't use it then. But these stay flexible no matter what. So Betty Crocker containers is my fave number 2. I will always get those from the Dollar Tree store no matter what. Now, my fave number 3 is basically a combination. It's basically any branded cleaning or hygiene product from the Dollar Tree store, such as Comet Classic Toilet Bowl Cleaner, or any type of toothpaste. It's just an example. This is Colgate brand. And the reason why I say branded is because these things, branded name things, you can find coupons for. And because you can find coupons for these, you get them for less than $1. These I bought at full price, of course, but if I had coupons, like I would believe it was about a year ago, there was a coupon in the newspaper for Colgate, and it was something like 50 cents off tube or something like that. And so I went dumpster diving and other things and other sources to get coupons, as many coupons as I could, and I went there and I bought a whole mess load of toothpaste that lasted us actually for a whole year, and I got each of them for less than $1. I highly recommend like any cleaning or hygiene product that is branded, that has coupons on the market, that you can use at the Dollar Tree store. Now they do have, like, I know that they have a limit to how many coupons you can use per transaction. Sometimes they enforce it, sometimes they don't. I've encountered both. But if they do enforce it, then just break your thing up into transaction. Like if you buy 20 of these, and I believe they only allow you like 5 per transaction, then just break up your transactions to use the rest of the coupons. It's that simple. So yeah, so any branded cleaning or hygiene product, and these are 2 of my favorites that I usually get, is like toothpaste and bathroom cleaning supplies. Now, those are my 3 faves. So what do you guys think? Do you agree? So anyway, so on to my flop. Now the flop was kind of hard to do. Now, as far as the flop, it was a tie. I mean, there was a second and third place contender. The third place was vitamins. I mean, I bought some vitamin E pills from there not too long ago. I actually felt like this burn sensation inside my stomach. I don't know why that is, but my doctor recommended vitamin E since we live in the Pacific Northwest and we get no sun, and so my body's not getting those nutrients that I need. So he recommended it, so I went to the Dollar Tree, figured get some for cheap, try them. No vitamins from the Dollar Tree. And then the number 3 is their like methylatum rub, you know, for muscles. It's like a generic type brand, but because I usually get like pains here in my wrist, because especially sitting at the computer and I'm like this waiting for my videos to upload before I can edit them or whatever. So I'm sitting at my desk like this, and my wrist usually starts hurting after a while, and so I got some of this muscle rub for it, and literally I had to almost put the whole freaking tube on my wrist in order for it to work. So yeah, so I don't recommend that. But for number one was a tie. And the first one is, we are a family of 3 guys, okay? It's just like 2 adults and a child that's almost the size of a teenager, okay? So The one thing that tied for first place is their toilet paper. It sucks, people. Especially if you are a guy. It sucks. So, first it says that it's 2-ply. It doesn't look like it's 2-ply. It's very thin. It's like, you can't even like pull it together that much because it's like so thin. In fact, I can't even see without my glasses trying to pull it apart. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so thin. In fact, I can see the camera through it. That's how thin it is. And so, that's one issue because we're a 2-ply family, and if they made 4-ply, that would be even better. But we're a 2-ply family, and this just doesn't cut it. And then in order for us to get use out of it, it's like we need a bunch of it, right? So we go through a roll from the Dollar Tree store very fast. And not to mention, this is very hard on your A, if you know what I mean. It's very rough. You might as well use sandpaper, right? So yeah, so this is a no. But I have an idea for it for a use if you do happen to buy it and you realize, oh hell, what did I do? So I have a use for it coming up. You just wait and see. And then the second thing is, I don't recommend this at all. But they're American slices cheese. Oh my god, people. I don't know what this is, but this literally is not cheese. It says it has milk. It contains milk, but when you look very closely, it says milk like byproducts or something like that, or milk protein or something like that, or concentrate or something. But it's not made from real milk. And it is absolutely disgusting. It's just like, ugh. Hold on. I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm sorry, that is like really disgusting. It doesn't even taste like cheese. It's some byproduct. It doesn't even taste like food. So I do not recommend. Oh, let me tell you this. I went to use these when I first got these. I went to use these on a ham and cheese sandwich that I made for my son, right? So I got some bread and I got some ham, and I toasted the bread first in the toaster, and then I put the ham on it, and then I put the cheese on. Then I was going to put it in the microwave for the cheese to melt. So I put it in the microwave for 15 seconds. It didn't melt. I put it in for 30 seconds. It didn't melt. I put it in for a whole minute and it still didn't melt. I had to leave it in there literally for like 2.5 minutes for it to melt, and yet it ruined the rest of the sandwich because the meat got all ruined, and then the bun, the toast got all jacked up, and so it totally ruined the whole sandwich. This stuff does not melt. Now, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. So do not buy this cheese from the Dollar Tree store. Go spend your extra $1 or $1.50 and pay for $2, $2.50, and go buy Kraft or another major brand where it's made from real milk and actually tastes like cheese. This is crap. I'm sorry, but it is. In fact, I tell you this tastes a whole hell of a lot better than that stupid cheese. So, yes people, I just ate toilet paper. That tastes better than this fake cheese from the Dollar Tree store. So what can I say? So, I have some ideas for y'all to where we can use this. Well, you just hold on right here. Alright, so we are back, and I came up with a wonderful solution to using this horrible toilet paper from the Dollar Tree store that no one should ever buy because it's rough on your hiney, and it's weak, and it's flimsy. So, if you have kids, or even you don't even need a kid, even adults can do this. Look.
I'm Zachary Taylor, and I'm supposed to be a mummy.
See? And that's from one roll of toilet paper. So what you can do is, if you do end up buying this horrible toilet paper, you can make yourself into the mummy of your choice. Any time or day. Just remember to leave an eye for you can see where you're going.
Or you can just close it up, but you wouldn't be able to see.
That is correct. So yes, so never buy toilet paper. If you do, this is what you should do with it. Alright.
Well, bye guys. And I'm Zachary Taylor again.
If you can't notice who he is, because he's a mummy wrapped up in this cheap ass toilet paper. Okay. Alright, so as you have seen, you see my 3 favorites. My 3 favorites are their candles, their Betty Crocker containers, and any branded hygiene or cleaning supply product that you can use coupons on to get them less than $1. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, please make sure to check out the other people that are involved in this collab. And Veronica from V Loves, I love you for putting this together. I appreciate it. And hopefully we can all do this again soon. So until next time, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe below. And remember to like this if you liked it. And tune in next week and see what other things I have coming to you on Monday at 9 a.m. There should be new videos up by then. So alright, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye!